The community was incredibly enthralled following a major release. The expert's opinion was confirmed. No one had anticipated this happening. A Shiba Inu's popularity will skyrocket the week after that. This pump is anything but ordinary, and it will change the lives of many people. There will be no let-up in sight. What the fuck is happening? Just what is it about Shiba Inus that could cause a change in your life the week after? Permit me to explain in further detail. Here at Wealthy Coins, we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button to get more Shiba news. Nowadays is really crazy when it comes to Shiba Inus. While the price did fall at one point, it is now slowly making its way back up. But the way the community is reacting is what's truly interesting. On the contrary, many are actually growing more excited rather than terrified. Everything is electric, the excitement is palpable, and it appears like a monumental change is on the horizon. Also, it's not just some insignificant chatter. A major surprise has just been unveiled by the analysts. Next week they're crossing their fingers for a major breakthrough with the Shiba Inus. Yes, the following week. Although no one anticipated this, it all becomes clear when you consider the events transpiring behind the scenes. A large migratory of whales occurred earlier today. Seriously, it's massive. No one pays any attention to the kind of conduct you mentioned. It is usually an indication that something is about to occur when major players start relocating a large number of Shiba Inus. And right now it's spreading hope throughout the entire neighborhood. Everyone is quite pumped up, and it's starting to look like we're about to have our big break. Nonetheless, you may be wondering, what is the current market price doing? Has everyone been waiting for the charts to reflect the outcomes of all this excitement? Another way of putting it is that one expert has simplified things so that it's easy to understand. The Shiba Inu has recently retreated from this crucial demand zone due to recent occurrences. Basically, it's a place that a lot of people have expressed interest in buying before. The reversal occurred at the same time as the bottom trend support and this strong horizontal level, both of which have played important roles in the past. To put it more simply, it found a solid support zone and started to bounce back from there. Things begin to take an intriguing turn at this point. An indication that bulls are taking back control of the situation is the fact that the rebound is starting to take the form of a larger low. When this pattern of events persists, Shiba Inu may try to advance toward its next big goal. This is situated just a short distance from the spot where we noticed a recent peak. Right now, what is the status of the structure? There may be a rally in the works, as this indicates. We have what appears to be a full-fledged corrective rally, which might lead us back to that important resistance area. Moving beyond that zone would be a huge accomplishment. Beyond that, the sky's the limit. Although today's dip looks like just another red candle, it is actually setting the stage for what might be a major move down the road. The whales know about it. It is known throughout the neighborhood. Not only that, but even the specialists are starting to agree with this forecast. The real disappointment is just around the corner. A major event is going to happen, and signs of it are already appearing. The truth is that reports are coming in detailing massive whale migrations that have happened relatively recently. Here a great deal is happening, and we are not talking about minor tweaks. Significant Shiba Inu owners have started trading huge amounts of tokens, according to newly added data on the blockchain. At this very moment, a blast is taking place. Significant holder outflows have increased by nearly a factor of 10 in just this week. Everyone in the Bitcoin community is now guessing about what this means. The general public is making an effort to understand the situation. How much does this actually signify? Let me elaborate a bit more. Here are some instances of what the data from Into the Block show when used to track these outflows. At the start of the month, large holders were spotted departing with little over 100 billion Shiba Inu coins. It was there, but within only 2 days that number surged to over 1 trillion. You heard it right, that much is true. 500 billion. There are often two probable causes when we observe large holdings moving at such a high rate. On occasion it shows that they are prepared to make a payment. Still, it doesn't appear that way. In all likelihood, these whales are taking their Shiba Inus off of the market and putting them in cold storage, which is similar to locking them up in a vault. Their behavior begs the question, why? Since they have no plans to sell anytime soon, it is simple. They are probably just hanging fast for something big to happen next when they act this way. Put simply, it is a classic sign that they expect the price to rise, and maybe by a considerable margin. We can hear the whales gently bobbing along in the background while the graphs hum along and the community goes wild. All of this is occurring at the same time. They are conveying a powerful message to the establishment by filling up and locking it down. Shiba Inu is expected to keep rising, according to them. Honestly, it's hard not to feel like something big is about to happen when the chart is making a comeback. Whale activity is spiking and the community is so excited. Additionally, I have something much more important to share with you. It is possible that this section will totally blow your mind. A key analyst has just come clean with some major information. The following week could be Shiba Inu's most monumental if their predictions come true. While this is happening, Shiba Inus are circling the area they are familiar with. However, whale.guru.com is of the opinion that this might not last forever. They are calling this price point a launchpad right now. A potential lag period before the token lifts off might be described as a buffer zone with the ability to gain speed. Their words are what? It may pump wildly in the coming week. Things become completely bonkers now. Their target price for Shiba Inu is at levels not seen since March of last year, when meme coin fever was at its apex. What we're discussing here is an increase that may be twice as great as it is right now. Also, if this happens, there's a chance we could see a surge toward a new record high. I am incredibly thrilled about that. It changes the life of many people who carry it. Please give yourself some time to absorb this data. Authentic investors who have witnessed life-altering profits would be involved if Shiba Inu even gets close to reaching such levels, not just a rise on the charts. Some people's debts might be settled. Life might be drastically better for a lot of individuals. People dream of this kind of momentum in this industry. Not only is it unfounded, but there are numbers to back it up. Another major revelation came from Into the Block not long ago. This last year has seen an uptick in the number of Shiba Inu owners who have stuck with the breed through thick and thin. Even while it doesn't appear like much at first look, this is actually a major issue. It shows that you're confident. People aren't only in it for the short haul, as this proves. Because they believe in the big picture, they are adopting a patient, methodical approach. Here it is, the cherry on top. Shiba Inu Initiative founder Kusama has been getting back into the swing of things as of late. Something major usually happens after Kusama starts to move in the background. Whether it's a new announcement, an upgrade, or an improvement in the ecosystem, this person's presence always makes a splash. His level of engagement with us right now is more than it has been in the past few weeks. Can we please put this together? It appears that the price structure is ready for a new high. The whales are exchanging vast amounts of resources. People with permanent jobs are staying put. Analysts are making wise choices. Kusama has also gone back to work. Every celestial bubbly is in perfect harmony. This massive migration is anticipated to take place for the reasons listed below. Just in case you have any remaining doubts regarding its practicality. Besides sitting still, Shiba Inus are quite active. I am making progress.